It's a beautiful morning. I think I'll go outside for a while and just smile. Just taking some.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Lilla, President of the Quarry Community Association, and on behalf of the QCA Board of Directors and the Master Plan Committee, we're here to share some exciting news about the potential future of the quarry community. Many of you completed the survey a little over a year ago, and over 90% indicated of the 850 homeowners who replied, you needed to see that our community needed to stay current and our amenities needed to stay refreshed in order to provide the lifestyle our homeowners deserve and desire, and our community stays strong and viable in the marketplace.
This project will really bring the quarry to a new level of amenities. We'll have not only a great beach atmosphere with a well-sized Q bar and dining room, we'll have great sports courts and a brand new, exceptional wellness center.
Groovy on a Sunday afternoon.
What we're planning on doing is expanding the beach club itself kind of out to where this existing column line is. And it will extend along the front here. And then we're actually creating a connection to the actual Q bar, and it will kind of extend from the corner of that column and extend across and connect with a new surround that encompasses the Q bar and expands the Q bar seating as well.
We looked for ways to optimize our lake for all homeowners to enjoy. We've come up with a new idea, a lakeside terrace, where you could come to the lake and enjoy and spend time with friends and family. We could do events there.
I'm excited about the Lake Pavilion. I think that offers a new venue for outdoor engagements. We can use it obviously for the popular sports, pickleball and bocce is an area for the people there to kind of hang out in when need be. But we can do some art classes and sunset dining events, sunset wine tastings. And recently we started to really focus on promoting some weddings and other private parties, and having the larger kitchen is going to be one of the biggest things that will help us to be able to do some more outdoor events. Right now we're limited in the amount of food that we can produce from our small kitchen.
We're standing just beachside of the Q bar, and what we're proposing is to create an extension around the perimeter of the Q bar, which extends to about here. So this will be covered and have roll down screens and heaters and so forth out here to make it year-round climate friendly. And then off the back we have a wooden deck that's going to be flush with this terrace, and it'll extend out just about halfway to where that sidewalk is, and the sidewalk will be relocated, so it'll kind of give you a bird's eye view of the surrounding area and the lake, and really punctuate the reason you're here in South Florida. The world of fitness has really taken quite a change in the last few years, where that really is the bar that people measure the community. We are planning a wonderful wellness center. It involves aerobic studios, classroom workout, massage rooms, as well as kind of the state-of-the-art fitness center that includes the usual stretching, weight area, strength building, cardio of course, but as well as back to sports, rehab area, cognitive skills. So it's really a full wellness program as opposed to just a fitness center.
When we talk about wellness, it's one of those things it's more of an active pursuit. Like, how do we stay well? How do we prevent heart disease, stroke, diabetes? How do we stay clear of cancer? How do we make our mind better from cognitive abilities to preventing anxiety and depression? Exercise can do all that, but it has to be intentional. So when we talk about putting together a facility that will help you stay well, you have to be kind of all-inclusive in the different pieces and parts that will help you do that. So it starts with facility design and how do we lay out the different components. We want you to, when you leave here, be able to participate in life and sport better because of what you did in the facility.
At the Tennis Center, we're going to be designing a viewing area for residents to come out and support our teams and watch tennis and see what's happening here at the tennis center. Pickleball benefits of having 5 courts will allow us to expand our program. We're going to be able to host socials, round robins, as well as league play, tournaments, and up our level of instruction.
We're expanding the pool deck somewhat to accommodate the number of people that are here. Starting at the Q Bar, we are expanding the pool deck to extend and meet where the location of the terrace expansion is on the Q Bar itself. So we'll be extending out towards the water, kind of come along very similar line here, and then the major expansion is right here where there's plenty of land on the other side of this railing. So we're extending out, get about another 2 rows that kind of wrap all the way around to the wall on the far side.
Good day, sunshine.
This location is what we're proposing for the kayak livery. This is a little building, an open roof building where you can go in and grab the kayak and then kind of walk around over to this location, which is actually the launch for the kayaks. It involves an easy slip access so you can drop your kayak in and board your kayak and take off on that big lake.
Good day, sunshine.
As we're walking through the beach club here, aside from solving the fundamental solutions of function, size, expansion of the kitchen, creating more of an interactive bar instead of this straight bar that you have here, we get to address the aesthetics and kind of rebrand what the Quarry, what the beach club wants to be. So what we're doing is extending the current wall out to the column line, as I mentioned outside, extending this entire space out towards the Q Bar, and then we're creating almost a little adjunct space that increases your seating. This whole area is going to be redesigned and also upgrading the interiors, enhancing the interiors to be kind of what the members feel is appropriate for a beach club.
The existing vision is really make this more casual, more whimsical, and have different vignettes going on and shaded areas with filtered lights and lots of texture, and bringing in, I hear the word being kicked around, a coastal casual theme, and really help develop what does that look like.
We do mainly club projects. Club renovation, expansion projects is really our main core of business. And over the past 40 years, we've had the opportunity to complete more than 250 of these club projects, very similar to what's being planned here at the Quarry. So our involvement here has been working with the committee and helping through the budget process of establishing some realistic figures for the projects that are being planned.
The number that's circulated is $15 million. And that's correct. It's going to be in the 15 million range. But I'd rather people think about it in terms of what it's going to cost them each year. And so to ease your fears, this project during the first 2 years when we're in construction, 2021 and 2022, should we get a positive vote, is going to cost the average homeowner about $325 a year. We're talking less than $30 a month. And that would be the net cost increase when we factor in reductions that are taking place in the CDD and the additional cost for this project. So probably the homeowner with the smallest unit, the coach home, it might cost in the neighborhood of $500 a year for the first 2 years. But again, on average, it'll be $325. Once the project is completed, so in 2023 and thereafter, the average homeowner is going to pay about $550 a year. And the most it will be for the person that has the smallest home will be about $700 a year, $725. If we don't invest, we've talked about at the board level putting in a capital fund each year in the order of maybe $500 a year. So in the absence of doing such a project, we would still have to fund a reserve fund for capital improvements. And I would ask you to think about, wouldn't you rather enjoy the benefits of such an annual investment rather than put the money away for the next 5 or 10 years and possibly not be in a position to enjoy it? So I think this is a wise decision from a financial point of view, from a lifestyle point of view, and being able to enjoy the benefits from this annual contribution.
We're
of the things that's important to the MPC is we want you to come to the roundtables. You know, a yes, no, a no vote, we hope you'll vote yes for it, but we really want you to come and learn about the project, understand what we're proposing, what the costs are, and how we're going to finance it. That's really what this is all about.
The solution must be long-term and should not represent a misstep in order to just save money. The pitfall is a partial solution. Short-term does save money, but long-term it will cost more money. A partial solution will fail to meet the current needs and future needs of our community. It will cement our footprint, thus limiting our ability to make changes, and eventually it will cost more money to fix. Building a well-planned, larger facility footprint is thinking of our future. This plan is the result of feedback from hundreds of homeowners. We thank them for participating in surveys, sitting on committees, and attending the homeowner roundtables. This is your community and collectively your plan for our future.